Hello there, internet citizens. It is me, AA Faller. This is going to be my actual first video. Um, I've had quite a few attempts already to do some first videos, but they didn't turn out so well. So, in this video, I'm just going to be building something for my realm. If you look at the old mansion here, this is my base. I have been working on this mansion for like quite some time, since I started playing. I don't know. I think it was about 4 years of building this thing, and it's still not done yet. Like, take a look at this side; it looks all nice and done up. I'm gonna go. I have to show it off. I love it. So yeah, it's not quite done, but I'm not really focusing on that today. I'm just focusing on the realm, and actually, I recorded this intro after, so we might be able to take a look and see if the thing I'm installing today is working. Um, Oh, there it is. Perfect. Okay, so I wanted to add in a command block that would basically just check for nighttime, because a lot of, there's at least two of my friends who play regularly on the realm, and we have a lot of trouble with coordinating with when to go and use your bed, because one player will be up on the surface doing whatever, and they'll be like, "Oh, it's nighttime, perfect," and then the other ones will be down in a cave doing whatever, and they might not notice. Now, they don't always pay attention to the chat either, so that may be another issue with it, but I'm hoping that maybe if I put it in and tell people about it, they'll watch for it. Um, Also, in future, I'm kind of hoping that if this works out, I might do another command block to sort of be a bulletin board, so as the players log in, they'll have a little chat that'll pop up and say like, "Oh, okay, today we are talking about I don't know, let's see, like don't leave your bed in the Nether," and then have it pop up like that, but with like a system admin tag thing. So, let's get to it. Right now, we're on the way to the location of my new spawn point. Uh, my base is already built at my spawn point, so I kind of just need it near this area here because this is where most of the other like community player stuff that Christina, Kip, and I have built, like our mall. So basically, I'm just gonna pick out a little area here. Supposedly, the spawn point is 20 by 20, or that's as big as it is for the spawn protection. So I'm just gonna lay down a border here. Go away, Husk. Okay, I don't really want bedrock. It is time for stone. Stony stone. So I'm just going to lay out this area and sort of find a center to it, and then I'll change the spawn point of the mapping, the commands. Please excuse the jittering. I don't really know what's causing that. I'm going to have to do something to get rid of it in future. Oh god, that was rude. But yeah, my computer is like, the processor is decent. It's an 8-core. Don't ask me about the speed of it because I really don't remember. I built this quite a few years ago. And I am rendering my video through the CPU, which could be causing that problem because my graphics card is just so out of date and I only have about like 2 gigs of RAM. So, I'm working with what I got here. So that could be causing a lot of my troubles, but well, we'll see. See in a few minutes. Skilly, get out of my way. Another thing I forgot to mention about changing the spawn point is I need it to go on the spawn chunks so that the command block is always loaded and running. If I put it anywhere else, it'll only be local to loaded chunks, so it won't really broadcast to the entire server. This is the other reason too why I want to put my little admin building here, which I'll be showing in my next video, so any future commands will be able to continuously run. So the command to change the spawn point is set world spawn. I'm just going to change it to my current coordinates here. And hopefully when I'm done that, we will spawn here again and no one will be spawning at my mansion base anymore. Alright, it's changed. And I'm just going to grab a bed here and set the time to day again. I'm trying not to use a command to change it because I don't want to mess with local difficulties or anything like that. Yeah. Okay, so I'm just going to go into my realm setting here and just turn the spawn protection on. I guess I'll test it out later with another guest player to see actually if the spawn protection works. Because I don't really... Again, I don't really have a lot of... Oh. Well, that... Oh. Okay. I made a mistake here. I am definitely not at the spawn point I just set. Oh. Oh, 702. Aha. It was at negative 702. Whoopsie. Okay, so I just gotta stop saying okay so. But aside from that, I'm now back at the spawn point. I corrected my issue with the coordinates, so I'm just going to go ahead and build a little platform up in the air, and that's going to house my command block. And originally I wanted to use a command block that would just be kind of monitoring all the time for the daytime setting, and sort of as the night would fall and it would read the actual game time, it would find out like when it's nighttime. But I kind of it seemed like it was going to overcomplicate things, especially because like the game sort of keeps counting up in terms of time, or at least that's as far as I thought. So it just seemed to be a lot easier to build it out of redstone and have a daylight sensor that would trigger the command. I mean, it's pretty simple anyways. We're just putting a say command into the block so that when the night the light detector comes on, it's going to tell everyone to jump in bed. And, you know, for players who are on the surface, hopefully they see that it's nighttime and they'll be paying attention to that. But for others, you know, who are underground or something like that, it's a lot easier to just automatically display that message rather than let everyone have to communicate that, because that never seems to work. So just from a little test I did on my creative world, it's about 5 blocks of redstone uh, output before the nighttime. I set the nighttime on my creative server with a command based on the time that the beds allow you to sleep on. So this message is going to be broadcast as soon as you're able to go into a bed. Rather simple circuit. The redstone torch is just going to turn off when it's nighttime. Wait a minute. It's going to turn on when it's nighttime, and that's going to trigger the command block. I'm also just going to build a little wall of bedrock around here so people don't really have access to this area. Again, not really a big deal because I don't play with a lot of strangers or anything like that, but you know, maybe in future if we do invite some newer players, I don't want them tinkering around with my admin stuff here. So I just put in the command to give myself the command block. I'm just gonna take it over there. Yep. Survival inventory. Or whatever. Yeah, just put in that command. Should be just the default settings should work. Let's see. Say it is night. Wait. More fancy. Nighttime has fallen. No, too fancy. I'll just go with it's night. It's night. Everyone go to your beds. And I've given up on the whole command thing. I'm just going to set the time to day to test it, and back to night again. And blam, there you go. That's what I like to see. So that's it for that. So this is it for my first video. Nothing too complicated. I'm not a huge redstone or commander yet, but hope you all enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll see you next time.